Where do you stand on the murders in the train recently, which is why everyone is here?
Terrible.
And, okay, so why...
Murder is terrible.
Are you here
I'm not going to
protest
defend
that?
murder.
Are you here to protest that?
I'm here to fight for free speech and to support President Trump.
Not to protest murder, then. You're okay with that?
What about you? Wait a minute, just because I'm not specifically protesting something doesn't mean I support it. You're making that assumption, not me.
No, I'm not making that assumption.
Yes, you just did. Yes, you just did. Sorry, everybody, the feed got cut. I don't know why. I cannot go that way.
Keep walking, man, this way.
Let me see. The police have these strict borders for some reason. They believe in borders here, but they won't want to advocate for borders elsewhere. Okay, sorry everybody, the live feed got cut off, so we're bringing it back. Let me see. I am not going to do this alone. I support decriminalizing. I absolutely do. I think Jeff Sessions needs to let it go.
Oh.
Yeah, just needs to let it go. Okay. Okay. How do I get up there?
Go around and get the 3rd Madison. That's exactly.
Okay, that's where I'll go. Okay. All right, so again, sorry audience, this is Arthur Shopper again for VesselNews.io. For some reason, the live feed was lost. Here we go. But I'm back and doing whatever I do. Sorry, everybody, I lost it. Okay, officers, they're standing in the street. Why isn't anything being done about it? They're standing in the street. Okay, you don't have an answer? Okay, so if I want to stand in the street, but I'm not allowed to for some reason, what gives? Okay, well, I'm going to stay here as long as I can. So everybody just keep sharing, keep putting it out there. Okay, so I want everybody to see a clear contrast here. We've got our team right over here following the law, and you got these thugs here in the street.
And we can't go in there now?
You got to go the long way.
This whole area is blocked off, okay? It's already been said that you can't congregate over here, okay?
Okay, but I want an answer. Why are they allowed to stand in the street?
That's not my concern.
Yes, it is. It should be everybody's concern. So we're seeing, again, a double standard. We've got a group of people who, I guess if enough leftists show up, because they're the ones who are more prone to violence, I suppose they get away with everything. Okay, I'm going to go to the friendly side for now, because I don't think I can stand it being anywhere else. Whether I like it or not, I have to be safe. And unfortunately, that's what it's come to when it comes to the free speech issues. Let's see here. They already fought hate, the world won. I agree, Trump fought hate and won. Absolutely. Is that who you're referring to? Or do you think someone else is the one bringing hate?
You're not very smart.
Why? Why am I not smart?
Tell me your political ideology over here.
If you can't tell by now, I don't know what to, maybe you're the one who's not that smart. You can't read a poster. Okay, well, if I have to spell it out for you, I absolutely supported Donald Trump. I support the fight to bring back free speech. Why? But why? I'm allowed to ask a question, and am I not?
Stop listening to right-wing talk radio.
Okay, who cares what I listen to? I support Trump and you don't. Why is that a problem?
It's a problem because...
I'm asking him.
Trump supports hate.
I'm asking you. Okay, I'm asking you. You said I was ignorant, but you can't answer my question.
If you voted for Trump...
Okay, but why is that ignorant?
You just smile at him.
How does he represent you?
How does he represent me? First of all, he's fighting for freedom of speech. That very much represents me. That represents every one of us. Right now, people having the courage to step up and speak for our president, to not be afraid to make America great again. I'm not ashamed of this country. But Barack Obama was.
How much?
How much? Not enough. What else? Who cares? Answer my question. Why am I ignorant for supporting Trump?
Because you listen to right-wing radio.
How do you know?
Lies.
No, I don't listen to radio.
Bullshit.
No,
Well, you watch a YouTube.
you are making assumptions that aren't true. Doesn't that make you ignorant?
I know it's true.
Doesn't it make you ignorant? So, you call me ignorant, but you can't answer my question. That makes you ignorant. Thanks, have a nice day.
He's a coward. He's a fucking coward.
Yes, he is.
Shit. Excuse
Yes,
me.
he is.
Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord?
I have. God bless them.
Please,
1 John
please,
4:17, baby. Well, well, well. So much for freedom of speech. Okay, we're back here. This is Portland. People say I'm ignorant for supporting Trump, but they can't explain why I'm ignorant. And they won't tell me why. Yeah, Hillary Clinton, right. You're talking about her. Nobody wants to touch her.
Fuck you, fascist.
Why? Why?
Because fuck you, fascist.
No, that's not an answer. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're dealing with.
That's all the words I got for you.
That's all the words you've got. I understand. Okay, so we got another ignorant one right here. I'm just moving around here. Portland won't be a union town for long. Okay.
Democracy now, we got it.
First Amendment, please. All right, ready to rock. Okay, sorry. Terry Strunk. So now I know who the plaza's named after. The mayor who was in charge for what, 16 years? Maybe too long. Oh, brother. Probably another Democrat. Okay. So let me just do a quick roundabout. I'm going to show you who's here. What's up, Dilligaff? Yo, Bikers for Trump. Okay. All right, here we are at Terry Strunk Plaza. Woo. For some reason, I can't stand in the street, but the liberal loonies are. Thanks. This is beautiful. I took her butt down yesterday. Okay, how you doing? God bless you. I'm from Torrance, California, folks.
Where am I?
No shit.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Torrance? Where in Torrance?
Street,
Carson.
23rd.
Wow, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Monica.
Nice. Okay. I am an American. That's it. Are you a white supremacist? You look like one because you're full of hate and you discriminate against people just because of the way they look. Let me give you my card. I am the president of the Beach Cities Republicans. Our group, I was in the LA Times yesterday. So make sure to get the Saturday edition. Let me see if I can get a card here.
Never get into Portland.
So, and I made it into Portland. I ran out of cards. Just look for me on Twitter, Arthur C. Shopper. Okay, good. I'm on vesselnews.io. We're all the law-abiding Trump supporters, but the leftists are in the street. And I asked 5 police officers why it's okay for them to be in the street. And I don't know why. Praise Keck. Okay, awesome. Hey, how are you? Hey, how you doing?
See you on YouTube all the time.
I made it and I'm alive. Nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Tom Holiday.
Nice to meet you, Tom. I don't have any cards now, sorry. Okay. So here we go. Patriots, my favorite team. Okay, so right now I'm just showing you the lay of the land, and then I'll go mess with some liberals in a few minutes. Hey, nice shirt. Okay, yeah, there you go. Wear those colors proudly. Beautiful. Who would have thought right in the middle of Portland, Oregon, you'd see a Trump rally? But it's here. Hey, Blue Lives Matter. God bless. All right, I'm just gonna walk. Excuse me. Okay, how you doing?
Doing well.
Hey, Areem. It's Areem. How you doing, man?
Good, Arthur. Good to see you.
Hey, Hempera, right?
Yeah.
The New York guy. All right, so look at that, you guys. Look at, we got West Coast, East Coast, right here on the Blue Coast. All right, how you doing? Yep, absolutely. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Please.
See you.
Yeah.
Stay.
Oh, please.
That's what he does, man. Yeah, man, you always see the video.
Yeah.
Pulling up your phone now.
What is it? Oh, yeah, I know. El Monte. All right, this is Areem right here, everybody. We were right there in downtown LA. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Nothing stops us. We're unstoppable.
Nothing. We've been in
you know who was
Washington.
there at the downtown LA rally? Maxine Waters.
Yes, I heard.
I know. Isn't that
I heard
creepy?
about that.
I could hear her awful voice
Oh, my
chanting
goodness.
at the top. It was just awful.
saw
Doesn't
you-
she have a district to run?
Right?
Doesn't she have a job to do? Oh, that's right. She's a Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me just pass
I'll
around. Good to see you.
Arthur. Be safe.
All right. Okay. Hey.
Subscribe to you on YouTube.
Thank you so much. God bless. There we go. will be the higher flag flying. Thank you very much. Ron Paul's my homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
He was my first choice in 2012.
Yeah.
Yep. Excuse me. I'm good. How you doing? All right. How you doing? Oh, is that? Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm good. Hey, hey, what's going on, Anthony? What's going on, Tony? Damn. Good. Here we are. Is your hand okay? All right. Good. They got arrested, and you're healed. Good. Good. Okay. Let me go raise hell. Excuse me. There you go. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot like what I had to deal with at Berkeley. Check it out, everybody. We are Portland, Terry Strunk Plaza. Black lives, all lives matter. Okay, so we're getting... There we go. Fellow deplorables. All right. Tom Brady did his job. Beautiful. How you doing? There you go. So much red. I love it. Hey, how are you? I'm moving.
Stay back here, guys.
Okay, we're being roped in. Is anybody going to take care of that? Those guys are in the street over there. They're in the frickin' leftists are in the street.
Doing over there, they gave them two lanes at first.
Okay.
Of traffic that was blocked off, and then they crept forward a foot by foot by foot, and then now they have one lane of traffic there.
Okay, but now it needs to be no lanes of traffic. So what's the deal?
No. I mean lanes of space, like a barrier. Antifa is advancing and taking the barrier away. They're moving up.
Okay.
They're advancing, where they just kicked us off the sidewalk.
What is happening?
So basically,
BLM are racist thugs. No kidding. Okay, I've got to find a liberal loony to mess with here. All right, hey. I'm gonna slip. Okay, they survived. Okay. Hate running people shot. Yeah. Resist. Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay, you guys are the Nazis though, so when you say that you're not, say no to Nazis, what are you talking about? You guys are embracing the very thing you hate. Okay. Okay, there's no words for that. That's a good one. Oh my God, we got a press agent. He's now wearing a bulletproof vest. That's how crazy it is now. What's up, Cheech? I agree, and that's why I'm glad Hillary Clinton lost. That woman is ignorant and evil, and she wanted consummate power. Okay, so we got a bunch of union puppets here. Okay. I want you to see we've got the Department of Homeland Security here. Homeland Security here. Hey, how are ya? Yeah.
You guys is Arthur Schaefer.
Shopper. Shopper. Yeah, I made it.
How'd you get out here?
Let's see. I flew up yesterday, and I stayed at my parents live up here, so they let me stay. So.
Oh shit! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Hey, stand down! Yeah!
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Wow! They have no limits, do they?
Back up! Everybody! Back it up! Get room for the cops! Do their job!
Yes,
Back
it
it
is.
up! Show what they think! Get in the middle! Back it up, everybody!
Backing it up. I just need some room to back up. Who's the fascist? That's the guy who's the fascist. Check it out, folks. That guy getting arrested. That's right. You saw it right there, buddy.
Fuck you, fascist.
I don't abuse my flesh. Thanks. You're not my type. That's your team right there.
Fuck you, fascist.
No thanks. That's all he's got, everybody. Just want you to know.
No fascist.
Go for it. He doesn't even know what it means exactly. That's why he has to use the F word.
Nazi party? What the fuck are you talking about?
This is Nazi tactics right here.
Idiot.
Yup. Right there, everybody. You're seeing an Antifa thug got taken down. That's right. That's right. You guys are the fascists. We're trying to back up. There's only so much I can do. I'm in the bushes now. Check me out, folks. All right, check it right here. So what just happened right now, you saw all the way.
Trump.
Right there, yep. So this is just what happened here. You had an Antifa thug cross party lines, if you will, and try to take a couple people down. And lo and behold, our Department of Homeland Security secured the homeland and arrested the punk. Go ahead.
You, fascist.
No thanks.
Get back to where they been is at!
We're trying to move, but it was blocked.
Get back to where they been is at!
Thanks. That's tasty. Is that your age or your IQ?
Respect police, please! Get back to where they been is at!
We're working on it.
Everything is okay here! Everybody move
Let's
back!
go.
Move back!
Thank you. So one of those fascists just squared me with a little Gatorade, but I'll be okay.
Leftist violent fascists.
Yeah, who are the fascists? The ones who are crossing? Yeah, exactly. It's them, not us.
Except they are the fascists.
They're the fascists. They're the ones who use violence and want to imprison people just for having a point of view. Look at that. So there you go, folks.
That's the worst. Shoulder shot 45, gun down 61.
Awesome. Thanks. Not for long. I mean, when Gorsuch votes on that next court case, I'll be free to choose.
Oh, yeah?
I don't want to join no damn union. Not if they're going to steal my money and use it for causes I don't support. Yeah. Tell me about Kate Brown. Yeah, tell me about Kate Brown.
She's trying to divide. She's using this as a political stage.
She's a violent thug, right? Let me see. I can't wait for Jeff Sessions to be assassinated. Kate Brown's a liar. She's turning Oregon into a sanctuary state, isn't she?
Right.
Awful. The sun shines on this side, folks. It always shines on this side. Okay, while they're waiting for everything to clear up and clear out, check it out here. There we go. We've got Miss Kathy Griffin here, who is like a prototype for ISIS. I'm keeping, this is a keeper. It's nice and warm today. Hey. Build that wall! 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 Build that wall!
Build that wall!
Boy, these guys don't know what they're doing. If Crooked Hillary had won, they wouldn't even have jobs. Yeah, I know. TPP would have taken the jobs away.
I'm just saying they can't even get their chance down as a group.
It's here to stay no more. And here's the thing. I think, was it? I don't know. Once again, we got the press agent is wearing a bulletproof vest and a helmet. What does that tell you? It's crazy out here. He's got to protect himself. Now, I don't recall.
If you bring your raincoat, it doesn't rain.
I know. There you go. So he's got a gun there. Check him out. They're armed and ready. All right, keep sharing this, folks. Here we are. I am live down in front right here in Portland, Oregon. This is VesselNews.io. Josh Kaplan, I hope you're finally watching it. Here you go. There you go.
Would you be interested in giving an interview?
Okay, that's fine. Who is this?
I'm with Portland Community Media.
Fine.
And so...
Hey, I hope you believe in free speech. God knows if you did. I'm going to keep it rolling. I've got an audience of my own.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Climb out of the frame.
All right, we got Portland Community News right here.
Yeah. So just tell us your name and
Sure.
and maybe who you're here with.
Sure, absolutely. My name's Arthur Schopper. I am from Torrance, California. I am the president of the Big Cities Republicans. I absolutely agree with that. Okay, and I'm here on behalf of VesselNews.io. It's a company based in Ontario, Canada. I'm here reporting. I'm right here down in front reporting. Absolutely.
So did you come all the way from Canada for this?
Not me. I'm not from Canada. I'm from California.
Okay.
Torrance, California. I flew here. I took took 2 trips up. I stopped in San Jose and then I flew to Portland. Yes.
Specifically for this rally?
For this rally. I was going to be here whether I was reporting or just cheering. Either way. It's really important that we as Trump supporters not only not be silent, but we're going to go to the bluest sections of every part of this country and rally for our president. I am fed up with these evil, wicked fascists. Black Lives Matter doesn't care about black lives, fool. How could you possibly push this nonsense? They burned black businesses in Ferguson. Someone's got to say that. That's what it's got to happen. We got way too many people who are pushing this left-wing narrative, and they're drinking it up like Kool-Aid. It's not true. Black Lives Matter. They were burning black businesses. They attacked black people. No, it didn't happen. That guy, Michael Brown, he deserved to get shot. He ran at the cop. And if grand jury exonerated him, we see a really crappy left-wing narrative that's become a little too dominant. Donald Trump busted open. We're starting to see individuals who are able to take the narrative and present what's right. That's important to me. But more important, most of all, we got to stump for free speech. We got to make it very clear that we're not going to be intimidated by a bunch of leftists who don't want anybody to speak. This nonsense, hate speech is not free speech. I'm going to go there and say it. There is no such thing as hate speech. Speech cannot hurt you unless it is an incitement to violence, which, by the way, they're doing. Kill that guy. That is not protected speech, but that's common sense.
So what do you think should be done with behavior that's threatening?
Behavior is a different story. That is already in our statutes. It's assault, battery. We already have statutes to deal with it. And by the way, we are seeing assaults and batteries take place that are not being prosecuted because you have local or county attorneys that don't want to stand up to the left-wing phalanx. They're so afraid of the thuggery. They're so afraid of the riots that'll break out. In some countries, if a radical Muslim kills a Christian, they won't even arrest the Muslim because they're afraid of the Islamic hordes burning up the city. This is not justice. We have to stand up to it. You have questions, don't you? Go for it. Yes, you do. Go ahead.
You told us your name already, right?
Yes, I did. Arthur Schopper. Last name spelled S-C-H-A-P-E-R.
Yeah, I've got lots of questions. I mean,
you had questions. You're offended by something or you're reacting to something I said?
No, I'm just listening. I want to hear what you have to say.
That's it. You've got people from all over the country. I just met a resident from Torrance, California, like me. I didn't even know she lived in the city. But we're here. We love our president. We're excited to see all this warm patriotism here, and we want to be a part of it. Base Stick Man's going to be speaking. I'm looking forward to that, too.
So behavior, as you say, threatening behavior is important. How do you feel about the behavior that our own president has exhibited at times?
Give me one example.
Like during the rallies where he suggested pushing people out would be a good idea.
You know what? He's allowed to say things in order. They were being attacked. I don't know if did you not see? You had these thugs coming in like Black Lives Matter and the rest. They were causing violence. They were trying to incite riots. Do we not have a right to protect ourselves?
Sure.
Yes. So there you go.
That's how you saw that.
So what else?
Well, I'm just interested in
Let me give you the juiciest one, because I know everybody loves to complain about this one. There was the private recording of him saying, I like to grab her by the this.
Yeah.
You know what? It was not appropriate that he said that. He apologized for it the next day. He didn't excuse it. He said, I'm a different man. He has a lovely wife, lovely kids. You've got lots of women here who support the president, you know, and we've got a big problem in our culture. Everybody's obsessed with words, but they're not looking at actions. They say, well, Donald Trump said this, therefore he's the Antichrist. So what? Words will not kill me. And honestly, people ought to be paying attention to what he's doing. He is stopping funding for abortions. He's expanding the Second Amendment. He's restoring American prestige around the world. He got us out of that ridiculous climate accord, which would have killed millions of jobs. What's up?
so he's also
What is it? You're a guy dressed as a girl. You got a problem or what? Okay, he has a problem. Okay. Okay, Nazis didn't like them, so I get it.
So what about the way Donald Trump uses words all the time and the
Give me an
tweeting?
example.
Well, all the tweeting he does.
Give me one tweet.
Go, Pat, read through the bot.
One tweet that does what? I mean,
You're offended by a tweet.
no,
Give me an example.
I'm not offended. I'm just
Good.
asking you.
Okay.
It seems to incite strong reactions.
So?
Tweeting instead of drawing people together. How do you feel about
Okay,
that?
reactions from whom? And give me a tweet that's an example that generated a lot of response.
Well, just his claims, let's say, about Obama investigating him during the campaign.
He's allowed to have concerns, isn't he? He's allowed to voice those concerns,
Okay.
isn't he?
Okay.
Let's not forget that he seized the phone records of AP reporters, okay? It was a major attack on the press. That was in 2013. Even Andrea Mitchell had to go, I can't believe this. We've gotten so lazy that we have a president who gets away with everything. Let me tell you something. Richard Nixon had Watergate, but Obama was a floodgate of corruption. DOJ, Operation Fast and Furious, the crap that happened with the EPA, how they were trying to push homeowners out of their property in Idaho, what happened with the IRS going after Tea Party groups and demanding excessive information from them. This was all at the behest of the Obama administration. Let's talk about what happened to Dinesh D'Souza. That guy was hit with a sledgehammer for a paltry offense. There was a long history of people who had committed the same crime and they got a fine. Why was Dinesh D'Souza hung out to dry? Why was he put to such a public display?
What sort of tactics or strategy would you like to see employed in order to draw the country together? Or do you see a way of doing that at all?
Okay, we need to restore a clear difference between right and wrong again. We need to go back to our Judeo-Christian values. We need as a country to restore a respect for God. Absolutely. And I know I'm saying something that's pretty heinous in the city of Portland, but I don't care. You know, whether you believe in Christ or not, the gospel and the goodness of the Bible blesses everybody. There were Jews and Christians as well who were prospering from this. Freedom of religion is an inherently American idea. It's a special concept from Rhode Island to across the country. That's something we need to respect. Just as long as we recognize that we're not here to hurt people's bodies or steal their money. We need a respect for the divine once again in this country. And Obama was dedicated to secularizing this country.
Do you believe that our president's policies have supported freedom of religion?
Yes, they have.
Even in spite of the travel bans on them.
Thank you for calling it a travel ban. It's not a Muslim ban. It wasn't a Muslim ban.
The courts seem to be
They're wrong.
That's a Muslim ban.
They're wrong. Courts have been wrong before. They once ruled it was okay for FDR to intern 120,000 Japanese just because they were Japanese. The Supreme Court once said that a black man had no rights, a white man was bound to respect. By the way, those were Democratic justices. Republicans have fought for civil rights from the inception of the party to the present day. It was a Republican who signed off on the reparations for Japanese Americans. It was a Republican who stood up to the evil empire, which helped millions of minorities. Not just the Russians, not just the Ukrainians, but you had the Chechens, you had even the Afghanis who at a time were under the thumb of the Soviet Union. That was a Republican who fought for this. And Trump is continuing the tradition.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
God bless. Murky. They're ready to go. Okay. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Do what you got to do, man. I just wish that they would push them off the street. Yeah. I want to talk to people. That's the end of the criminal. Yeah, what's up?
America great?
Everyone.
When was it great?
Yes.
Absolutely. It was great when I saw Martin Luther King Jr. walking down the streets fighting for civil rights. It was great.
Come on, guys.
As long as you can hear me. It was great when Ronald Reagan signed off and gave reparations to the Japanese Americans who were pushed out of their homes. America was great when 600,000 white men died on fields of battle to free the black man.
And then did the
What else?
Marshall Plan in World War II.
That's so misrepresentation.
But
else?
who started slavery? Who brought the black people here?
Okay, other black people for starters. You had, I'm sorry, let's talk about slavery in general. Let me start with that. Blacks enslaved blacks for starters. You can look, it's a long history. Muslims are still enslaving blacks to this day in that country. So it was a mutual trade. You had blacks selling slaves to whites. I'm going to just use the generic terms. So that's it. So I'm answering her question. I don't know why you're interrupting her. She has a right to ask a question and get an answer. So I'm just giving you an example of that. Now, you had a lot of Europeans, absolutely. We're taking the slave trade, and there was the triangle trade. You had the Caribbeans, you had Brazil, and you had the United States. But let's keep in mind that these same Europeans, they're not ancestors, but their successors started to fight to end slavery. Am I in anybody's way? Okay, you let me know if I'm in anybody's way. So that's it. Slavery is not just a white problem. One of the first slave owners in this country was Anthony Johnston, a Gambian prince who was an indentured servant, then became free and he owned slaves. There were black slave owners up to the Civil War. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Good. I'm glad you did. A lot of people don't know that. Now, it doesn't justify slavery of any kind. But we need to understand that it's not just a white problem, it is a human problem.
But how long were black people enslaved?
Long time, before the Europeans showed up.
White slave owners raised
246 years in the United States.
And how about what was going on in Africa?
How long were
How about 1,000 minimum?
Slavery in Africa is by nature completely different.
No, it's not.
How long were you a slave? I was never a slave.
Exactly. And you're in this country, which has a legacy of ending slavery.
I'm sorry?
This country has a legacy of ending
I mean, the
slavery.
slavery industry is still alive.
I'm glad you agree with me. Thank you. Some people fight with me about
Like,
it.
does America have a legacy of making sure everybody has the same rights and privileges?
The citizens who fought for them do.
Does America as a system?
When you speak of America, do you mean
Please
that?
answer my question.
I'm trying to answer it by getting a specific, because you want to play games and I want to get to truth. When you talk about America, are you talking about the government or the citizens?
I'm talking about both.
Okay, we talk about the citizens. It has a legacy of expanding those rights. No, we're not. We are better than the government. We make the government. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. Don't make them the same.
The people of the. Are you listening to me?
I did, and I responded to you.
Okay. I've served in the government. I've served as an administrator.
So have I, by the way.
We comprise the government. The government is not some strange alien beings. The government is comprised of elected officials and people who are appointed to positions.
Sure.
Who are supposed to act with the public trust.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
My point is, I want to clarify.
Wait, no. Do you understand?
I've got to. Okay.
Hold on.
I get what you're saying.
We're
I
gonna
do
have a
understand it.
dialogue. We're gonna have a
Now,
dialogue.
we are having it
I
now.
believe in a dialogue.
I understand what you've said. That there are individuals whom we elect and those elected officials appoint. I get that. But my point I'm trying to clarify is we are the ones who create the government. We form it. It's us having the power and we accord that power. That's the point I want to
So
make.
now, my question to you is, do those individuals in the government and the people who elected officials, right, citizens, because we are also the government, do we, as a collective body of America, have a right
I'm trying to listen to you.
do we have a legacy of making sure that everybody has equal rights and privileges?
I know I do. I can't speak for every person. I don't believe in a collective. This country is about individuals, not collective. That's where there's a fundamental problem.
We
No,
as
it's not.
citizens form a more perfect union, right?
We the people, in order to form a
That's
more,
a collective.
we form it, but we are not it. We are more than that. Be very careful about undermining individual liberty.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
She was saying that we are giving all the weapons.
Could you tell me where that happened? Excuse me, this lady said it? So when did that happen? When did this country give weapons to
America
ISIS?
is the largest.
Interesting.
America's the largest.
I want you to notice I answered you, but you won't answer me. That's very interesting. What about equal rights here? I don't see that happening now. Okay. You're not answering my question. I answered yours. I answered yours, right? So I'm going to answer. Did you claim that this country gave weapons to ISIS? Yes or no?
At what point in time does
I'm asking her a question. What evidence? I'm asking. At what point did this country? What else?
Please take this back to the event because we're blocking the sidewalk and you're
Okay,
with our
I'm allowed to move around, though.
Yes,
Okay.
but people are all over here, and respectfully, I'm asking.
Okay.
Everybody is coming here.
Okay,
Please,
so-
we're trying to keep things.
Okay, so you want me to just move around? I can move that. I can do
They
that.
keep backing us up, and
That's the other problem. When you asked me to get away from that scene, you saw me finally move away.
Look
I
at
get
what's going on here.
almost head and shoulders above everyone else.
Look, I respect you a lot.
Just say quickly, what do you?
Move over there.
Yeah, some of the people are safe.
That is it.
Yeah, no, I got it. And then they keep pushing us, and then they move up.
Everybody,
I didn't serve. I didn't serve. Had the same rights.
Everyone served.
Have the same rights?
What?
Who told you that? You don't have the same rights as everybody else now?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
Okay.
I said I served in the military for 2,923 days. Served for motherfuckers who walk around with rebel flags. Man, first of all, young man, you cannot tell me what I served for.